Now we have some problems that will involve a little bit of division, and they're not going to go crazy with us today. We have divided polynomials already a little bit, but I think they're going to keep things relatively simple. This would mean find g of -1, find f of -1, and then divide the two answers to get the final answer. So if I were doing part A here, I could do it in a generic sense. The generic sense would be just to figure out what g of f of x is. And that would be, let's see, I would just write it like this, x plus 6 over x minus 6 times x plus 3. I wouldn't do anything more than that if I wanted the generic. Unless Alex wanted you guys to multiply out this denominator, but I wouldn't unless it asked you to do that specifically. And then once I know that, if I want to find g of f of -1, I can just plug -1 in for all these x's, giving me -1 plus 5 over, this would be what, -7? This would be +2. So my final answer would end up being what? 4 over -14, which I should reduce to -2 over 7. Doesn't matter if you put the negative in front or on the 2 or on the 7. So any of these answers would be acceptable. But in general, we tend to take that negative sign and put it in front of the whole fraction. For part B, I'll do that as a separate video, and we'll talk about that a little bit more specifically in the next video.